coming up.
I mean, that moment is a very profound moment. I mean, there's got to be something behind what happened that night. And here Michael Jordan wins the most valuable player and sort of breaks up. And why?
This particular time, I was being given that MVP by my teammates.
In 1991, Michael Jordan received his second MVP award. His first MVP award was given to him in 1988 when he averaged 35 points in his fourth season in the NBA while shooting 53% from the field.
In just your fourth season, you've established yourself as an intimidating force on both ends of the court, leading the Chicago Bulls to a 50-32 record, their best in 14 years. Michael, nobody does it better. Congratulations to you from Edge and from your fans all over the country.
In 1988, the Bulls were not yet the team that they were in 91, but were making progress. Their season record was 50-32, and Scottie Pippen, the man that says he's as good as Michael Jordan, was averaging 7.9 points per game while being a rookie. By the way, just for comparison, MJ averaged 28.2 points per game as an NBA rookie. So much for Scottie Pippen's statement. That first MVP award was a great accomplishment for Jordan, but as I mentioned before, the second MVP award that Jordan received in 1991, the season that the Bulls also won their first title, was the most emotional. The Bulls had a record of 61 wins and 21 losses that year, second overall behind Portland that had 63 wins that year. After watching The Last Dance, a lot of people have developed a new perspective on Michael Jordan, not being the most likable and friendly teammate. As a matter of fact, MJ actually had multiple fights with his Bulls teammates, and many punches were thrown. Some players would describe how intense he would get if others were not up to mark or up to his standards. While receiving that award in 1991, Jordan asked his teammates to join him on the court. Many could argue Jordan actually cried while receiving it, and he himself says that he was doing everything he could to hold back tears while the announcement was made. Here's Mike talking about that moment.
Because I think they feel the way I feel about what we want to achieve as a team, and I want to get away from being that individual that stands out above them. I want to be a part of them. I think that was reasons that when I went up to get my MVP award, I wanted them to come with me because they were the reason I actually won.
But what about this moment? I mean, that moment is a very profound moment. I mean, there's got to be something behind what happened that night. I saw it with Irvin. Irvin, when he got his assist record, broke down. Dennis Rodman, when he won his Defensive Player of the Year award, unashamedly cried. And here Michael Jordan wins the most valuable player and sort of breaks up. And why?
This particular time, I was being given that MVP by my teammates, by people that I play with and I'm with 8 months out of the year. Instead of media, who I see quite a bit, but players actually gave me that because of the way they played, I feel. And that was very touching for me. And when they said that they were going to go out there and help me receive this, I did all I could just to hold back the tears because it really showed to me what they really felt for me to win that award. And for them to go out there and receive it with me showed to me like it was a family situation. It was a unity all year long.
As this shows, Michael Jordan had a unique, no BS style of being a leader. His leadership style also inspired Kobe Bryant, who also has been described as a very strict and sometimes resembling a bully towards his teammates. That was the style those two players led by. They certainly achieved great results with Kobe winning 5 titles and Jordan winning 6. They expected everyone to practice and play up to their standards, but for some players, they were just unachievable. I personally prefer this style of leadership compared to a more friendly and a more laid-back style most players are accustomed to today. I think it yields better results, and you are in the NBA to win championships, at least the truly great ones are. They go by a mantra that says, if you can't help me and play on my level, you shouldn't be here, I'm not wasting my time on you. Jordan, by asking his teammates to join him on the court for the MVP presentation, truly showed his appreciation for them and respect that he had for the work they put in to become the team that won that title in 1991. Now, we all know how great Michael Jordan was.
This guy has done more spectacular things than any basketball player I've ever seen. The thing that people don't realize is some of the stuff he could do. He was the best defensive player in the league.
Yeah.
When he was
Yes,
playing,
absolutely.
he was the best offensive player. I watched him play when he was trying out for the Olympic team. And I was there for 3 days. When and just watch him there, this guy had an extra year. Oh my God, I just, maybe he's the most skilled player I've ever seen.
If you'd like to learn about his mentality and approach to winning, here's a great suggestion for the next video for you. There are rare Michael Jordan interviews, so click and enjoy the wealth of his knowledge. Also, the other option is the Bad Boy Piston players talking about him after all these years.